Live, local, late breaking. This is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:30 on July 17th. Welcome to NewsWatch 12 this morning. I'm Carlos Murrieta. We're first taking a live look out South Medford by the Compass Hotel. We first want to turn over to Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress for a look at our Thursday. And Sarah, just looking behind you at all the weather cams, at least not Gold Beach, we're also tracking some smoke in the area.
Yes, we definitely are. And along the coast too, like you mentioned, we are still seeing some fog this morning. It's a little bit of a different compared to inland and along the coast this morning, but pretty mild for us temperature wise. 69 to Medford, 58 to Klamath Falls, 68 into Wairika. And like we just said with Carlos, we can see some impacts to our skies this morning in Medford, Klamath Falls, hazy conditions. We're seeing some impacts to our air quality this morning, especially over into the Klamath Basin where lots of areas are unhealthy this morning, including Klamath Falls, Chiloquin. We're seeing also a few areas with unhealthy for sensitive groups and moderate as we're into the Rogue Valley and portions of Siskiyou County. Now for today, it is going to be another hot one. Yesterday, we added another day to our tally for those triple-digit temperatures of 2025, so we're up to 9 now. But we might have a little bit more of a harder time reaching triple digits. A few of us might into the Rogue Valley, so we'll be checking that out closely. But I'm thinking we'll hit about 99 for your high today in Medford. Over to Wairika, 96. Along the coast, we'll be dealing with more fog and marine clouds, so that will be keeping those high temperatures a bit cooler for your Thursday again. But on top of both the smoke and the heat, we're keeping a close eye on thunderstorms possible into the afternoon today. Chances for that are going to be over east side and into Northern California, and we could even see a storm pop up along the Cascades. So coming up in our next forecast, I'll go ahead and time out what we can expect today with some of these thunderstorms and then take a closer look at what you can expect this weekend.
And we're continuing to track both the impact of smoke and heat this morning. The air quality in Medford is currently moderate, and Jackson County Public Health is asking residents to be aware of poor air quality due to wildfire smoke. Now it's important to drink plenty of water, keep those windows in your home closed, and limit your time outside. Jackson County Public Health told us about some symptoms you need to watch out for.
Your eyes may start to burn, sneezing, running nose, your throat will hurt, so it will feel very scratchy or like it's burning. But definitely you'll start to sneeze as well. Headaches are really common when the air quality is this bad.
If you do have to spend time outdoors, wear a N95 mask to protect your lungs from the smoke. And now we're going to take a live look out at Wairika by the Rain Rock Casino, where smoke is also impacting Siskiyou County from fires around the region. Siskiyou County Public Health has issued an advisory for unhealthy air quality, and they're also encouraging those with underlying health issues to take action to protect themselves. And the smoke we're seeing comes from the largest fire in Oregon right now, which is the Cram Fire. This fire is burning in central Oregon at nearly 65,000 acres. The fire started this last Sunday and is fueled by hot temperatures and gusty winds. Level 3 Go Now evacuations are in place for several zones in Wasco and Jefferson counties. And Governor Tina Kotek declared a state of emergency over the escalating threat of wildfires around the state. This allows access to state resources to support communities. This comes after 6 state conflagration declarations and 2 federal grant declarations so far this season. A closer look at what the state of emergency declaration does can be found on our website at ktrv.com. The declaration is in effect through the end of the year. And in the path of the Cram Fire were hundreds of teenagers taking part in a Young Life retreat. But that retreat was cut short when they were told to pack up and get out. The Washington Family Ranch is a place where teens unplug from daily life, spending a week deep in the Central Oregon desert to laugh, connect, and grow in their faith. All of that was cut short this week as the Cram Fire approached from the north, growing to nearly 28,000 acres in just 4 days into the Young Life camp. While the fire never reached the camp property, shifting winds and rapid growth prompted leaders to evacuate nearly 600 campers and staff, leaving campers upset that they lost an experience that they've been looking forward to every year.
We are winding our way out of camp, not even like probably 10 miles. Once we got 10 miles from camp, you look out over to your right and you can see the ground burning. You can see the smoke rising off the ground. You can see like it's just black. It's the one time of the year that I can get away from everything that's in the outside world.
And again, level 3 go now evacuations were ordered across parts of Wasco and Jefferson County, and those are still in effect this morning. No structures have been lost, however, that could change as the Cram fire is at 0% containment. New this morning, a major downtown Medford redevelopment project has moved forward as City Council has voted unanimously to put a lodging tax increase on the November ballot. The funds would support Creekside Quarter, a $500 million project featuring a minor league stadium, a conference center, hotels, and more near Bear Creek and Hawthorne Park. The City Council voted to ask voters if they support raising the transient lodging tax from 11% to 13%, a change that would affect visitors staying in hotels or short-term rentals and not affect local residents.
Even a portion of this gets built out, as we hope, the great way we have to move forward as a city and all that entails, especially as that build out could impact the greater downtown areas, whether that's restaurants or ice cream shops or, bar scene, whatever that might be. I'm fully in support of moving forward.
Councilor Nick Card moved to have staff draft a resolution for a 1% lodging tax increase if approved by voters. With a sunset clause and limits on funds used to focus on the conference center and Creekside Quarter, the council also agreed to explore different lodging tax rates citywide and hold a study session on the matter. Now the proposed tax increase will appear on the November ballot for voters, and NewsWatch 12 will continue to follow this developing story. As extreme heat blankets Southwest Oregon this week, Medford is one city seeing triple digits. People everywhere are looking for ways to stay cool, including food truck workers. NewsWatch 12's Oscar Rodriguez went downtown to learn how they're surviving the heat.
In downtown Medford, food trucks like the Prickly Pear and Toasted Cheese are trying their best to stay hydrated and remain cool during this heat while working in a tight space.
The most important thing that's actually saved us is staying hydrated. I know it's simple, but liquid IVs, water constantly.
Prickly Pear has even an AC unit inside, but owners Emma Swanson and T. Seesaw can't even feel anything when they're working. But for Toasted Cheese, owner Alex Usher relies just opening her windows and letting the air come in. But both owners agree the biggest factor of making the truck hot is the grill.
And I think any food trucker would tell you this, the grill in any truck just makes it hot. It doesn't matter if there's an air conditioner or neck coolers or whatever, it's toasty.
Alex let me go inside her food truck to see what she and many other food truck workers have to deal with.
Right away when you walk in, you can feel that heat just coming off from the grill.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if it's, whatever it is outside, it's about 20 degrees hotter in any food truck.
Toasted Cheese changed their operating hours in the summer to avoid the extreme heat. For Prickly Pear, customers can personally text them to place an order and can even avoid waiting in the heat.
I think a lot of people don't want to come out and stay out. Just talking to our customers and like, hey, if you only have like a few minutes for lunch, just shoot me a text, ETA time, I'll have it ready. You can just swing by, grab it, and go. So a lot of people do that.
The space has added as well umbrellas, allowing their customers to sit in the shade, but overall, this heat makes it trouble for everyone.
But yeah, the super hot days and the super smoky days, they make it hard for people to come out.
From Medford, I'm Oscar Rodriguez.
A school library has been turned into a culturally affirming and creative space for students in the Klamath County School District. Since September, the library coordinator has worked to make the Chiloquin School Library a vibrant sanctuary for students. The library formerly had outdated books that contained scientifically inaccurate information. Donations from local authors and the Klamath tribes added more than 100 new books. A 30-foot mural was also painted, featuring the school mascot and traditional designs. For a closer look at this transformation, you can head on to our website, ktrv.com. And today, the city of Grants Pass will be breaking ground on the replacement water treatment plant, and the city is inviting community members to hear some speeches from community leaders, tour the site, and see where that plant will be located. The site is currently just dirt and gravel, so closed-toed footwear is required, and parking will be limited, so carpool if you can. The site will be closed to visitors at noon, and the groundbreaking event will take place at 10 a.m. at 755 Southeast J Street.